Hey, what's going on, guys, and welcome back to another episode in my Football Manager series. I do believe this is episode number 37, and today we are returning with two big games of our Tigers as we take on Borussia Dortmund in our first ever Champions League group stage game, and then play host to back-to-back champions Manchester United. Before we play these games, though, can show you how I've been getting on off camera. And actually, there's very little to show you, just one game, in fact. The last game we played off camera was a 1-1 draw against Everton. There's been an international break between this game and the Sunderland one, which you saw in the last episode, hence why there's only been one game. And as you can see, we drew it 1-1. We did concede a late goal through De Jong. I thought we were going to have our first league defeat of the season, but then Rogerio came off the bench and rescued us, claimed us a point with 1 minute to go. So already paying off that decision to bring him in. I mean, maybe not, but still. Pleased to get a point anyway. And right now in the league, as you can see, we are sitting in 7th place with 8 points picked up from our first 5 games. So not a bad start, but of course only 2 wins in 5. That's not great either for a team that this year want to get back into the top 4 for the second straight year. Now, is there anything I need to show you? I don't think so. I think in the last episode, by the way, I forgot to show you that James Milner got sold to Nantes. I think I forgot to show you that. I briefly mentioned the Iñaki Peña deal, but Milner's gone to Nantes for 210 grand. So just in case you're wondering where Milner's gone, he's in France. So that's fine with me. And that's pretty much it. So yeah, let's just get straight into the first game. The reason I'm sort of, reluctant to get straight into the first game is because I keep thinking to myself, I've got through this introduction really quickly. Surely I'm forgetting something, but maybe it's just because most of the time I ramble on for no reason at all, like I'm doing right now. So first game, Borussia Dortmund, first ever Champions League group stage game, and I'm very excited for this game, I really am. Now, Dortmund's team, for those wondering, looks like this. As you can see, they're top of the Bundesliga right now and have some very, very good players. Obviously, Julian Brandt is in there, very good young player in FM. They got Austin Nali there as well, so another good player, young player in FM. And Isaac too, of course, the Swedish striker as well up top. So it's not a bad team, and I'd say out of the 3 we've got to face, Dortmund probably the toughest, but it's a very tough group anyway, and I'm hoping to get off to a winning start at the KCOM Stadium. So this is the team for the game then. Raj in goal, back for a Blint, Diamol, Sanogo and Torre in midfield, Skipper and Dyer Malonaz, further forward, Delafeu on the left, Leko on the right, and Ozcan getting a start as our advanced playmaker, Donnelly up top, and on the bench, Peña, Keane, Walker-Peters, Balut, Saidi, Olivier and Rogerio. Let's get straight into the game. First group, come on Hull City. Obviously Monaco and Fenerbahce, very, very tough sides as well, so I do feel Dortmund will be the strongest side of the group. We do know for sure this is going to be a tough group to get out of, a very, very tough group to get out of. Any group we were drawn in really would have been very tough, but I'm hopeful, and if we can get a good solid win on match day 1, that'll give us some very good confidence. And Fenerbahce are already 2 goals up against Monaco away as well. What a start for the Turkish side. Let's see if we can go 2 goals up early, or at least 1 goal up early, as Ndiaye's on the ball. And still Alfred Ndiaye back towards Dimo. First highlight of the Champions League group stage is coming to the Tigers. Sanogo to Malonaz, and the Canadian down this middle towards Ndiaye as we're trying to pass our way through. Ozcan getting a start, finds Gerard Delafeu. Oh yes, get in. Ozcan justifying his selection with a lovely through ball, and there is the Spaniard Delafeu with his first goal of the season. Come on. And Ndiaye to Ozcan, waits and then threads it through towards Delafeu, who was onside, no doubt about it. And the Spaniard tucks it home. His contract is out of expiration. No, his contract is up come the end of the year. And I've been trying to offer him a new contract. He doesn't want to stay though, so he might end up leaving on a free transfer. He's on 75 grand a week, and that'll be a shame to let him go. But still, it's 1-0, and this could be 2, and it should be. Oh yes, get in. 22 minutes in, and Brian Donnelly has made it 2-0. I discussed in the last episode, I've left his nickname on, Brian Camera Shy Donnelly, but I think it's time to drop it. I really, really do. Leko with the ball across, and it comes to Brian Donnelly, who tucks it home. 2-0 to Hull City. Dortmund can't mark for Toffee. And we already have a 2-goal lead like Fenerbahce. What a fantastic start to the group it seems. Let's not jinx it though. Let's not jinx it. Come on, Mario Götze on the ball, back towards Otto. And Otto finds Ginter, and Ginter is tackled by Malonaz, but it drops to Julian Brandt through to Isaac, and a Swede goes for goal. And Rajkovic really should have stopped that, but he doesn't. It's 2-1, and I sense a jinx in full effect right now, I really do. Isaac receives the ball, and Raj seems to just let the ball slip through the palm of his gloves there, butterfingers, right into the bottom corner, and it's 2-1, Dortmund half deficit. Very, very bad way to end the first half after being in control for the most part. So highlight here, 9 minutes after the restart, as Malonaz finds Leko down the right-hand side. Can we get our 2-goal cushion back as Jonathan Leko's on the ball, going for goal, and straight at Bern Leno. Still 2-1, but I think there'll be more goals in this one. And hopefully not for Dortmund, but they do have a free kick here, which they take short. Mario Götze on the ball, threads it through. Isaac's already scored one, and it will drop to Ferrati inside the area. Out wide towards Otto, down the right-hand side. Cross, Julian Weigl tackled. Well done, Malonas. And we surrender possession straight away. No, you don't, because Donnelly's won it back. Well done. And now finds Delafeu down the left. Go on, Spaniard. Down his left-hand side. What can you do? Still Gerard Delafeu. Plays it to Malones on the edge of the area. Through to Ozcan. Oh, yes, get in. Am I glad I started Berkay Ozcan on what his first goal of the season. Lovely little first-time assist by Brian Malonas as the Canadian picks out the Turkish attacking midfielder. And he makes it 3-1. Look at that for a lovely first-time through-ball assist on the volley. And Ozcan gets a goal and an assist today. 3-1. 2-goal cushion restored, and another highlight. Lots of highlights in this game. It seems as Ndai wins the ball back and finds Sonogo through to Jonathan Lecco, and it may well come to Hull as Donnelly is on the ball, and Donnelly finds the skipper, Alfred Ndai, and he loses out to Julian Weigl. I tell you what, the skipper, he's losing his armband, I'm sure, soon, because he has not played. Okay, well, there you go. Perfect. Anti-jinx in full effect. Delafeu now down the left-hand side. What can the Spaniard do again? Crosses. Donnelly taps it in at the near post. Remove the nickname. He's not camera shy anymore. He lives for the big occasions. 4-1 Hull City. What an opening group stage game this has been, as we now have a 3-goal cushion. Delafeu's played really well, and Donnelly bags a brace as well. 4-1 to Hull City, and surely not going to jinx it now. The 3 points should be in the bag. And as we're now entering stoppage time, that should do it. Hull City 4, Dortmund 1, the final score. What a way to start our Champions League campaign. This is going to be a really tough group to get out of, but what an unbelievable win this was. We were just on fire. So passionately, I am going to say, I'm very pleased with the result and your performance. Everyone's delighted and extremely delighted. Delafeu, come on, bruv. Join in with the teammates. Start getting pleased. What are you doing? Seriously, mate, you're on fire in this game. And a big, big win for Hull. And I think Fenerbahce drew. Yeah, they did. They conceded 2 goals and ended up drawing the game 2-2. So a good start to the group. Already top of it. And I'm delighted with that start. I did not see that coming, but I'm glad it did. And Gerard Delafeu has just withdrawn his transfer request as well. Oh my goodness, he's got a real poker face, he does. Wasn't happy after the game, but now he withdraws his request, and that means now we may well be able to offer him a new contract for the first time. Oh, we can as well. 95 grand a week, though. Get out of here, Gerard. I mean, it'll probably get a contract, no doubt about it, but 95 grand a week. He's not worth 75 grand a week like he's on now. That is an absolute insult, but I've got to make sure I don't leave him for free. So expect him to stay though. I like Delafeu. He's got laughably low stamina, but very good attributes in many key areas. Alright, so second and final game today as we take on Manchester United, the champions, back-to-back champions. And hopefully we'll follow on with that fantastic win against Dortmund with another big win here at the KCOM Stadium. So this will be the team for the game, going back to our normal first 11. We've got Liverpool in the week in the Cup, so we can rest all of our players in that one and hope for the best in this one. So in goal, Raj, back for a time, and Dimo, Sonogo and Torre. In midfield, Kirkpatrick and Malonas. Further forward, Olivier on the left, Lecco on the right, and Saidi is our advanced playmaker who continues to decrease in every single area. I'll tell you what, how worth it is that week for... Oh, it's gone up! It's gone up to reasonable. Excellent stuff. I might have to take away that. Oh, it's gone now. The trait's fully gone. Right, now that means now Saidi should begin to develop again. So when you look at this guy's training, I tell you what, man. Like, I have been losing it. There's nothing that annoys me more in FM than red arrows on a young player that appears to have very good potential. And this guy has just been getting worse and worse and worse in training. It's made me sick to my stomach. But now he's got reasonable for weak foot, and the trait is now being removed as well. He should begin to get better again. At least that's what I'm hoping. Right, so what was I saying? Oh yeah, Said's our advanced playmaker, and up top Brian Donnelly. On the bench, Pena, Keane, Blint, Balut, Barkley, Delafeu, and Rogerio. So no place for Ozcan, despite his heroics against Dortmund. He'll play in the midweek game though, because he loves some midweek games. And that's it. So yeah, second game, Manchester United. Let's get another big win. Come on, Hull City. Sorry about that tangent there, but it's true. It's true. I don't know what you guys hate the most on FM, because there's lots of little annoying, irritating things that can really grind your gears in this game. But there's nothing that irritates me more than red arrows on a young player. And I mean that quite seriously. It makes me livid, especially when you've got really good training facilities and a great coaching staff, one of the best in the league too. Nothing annoys me more than seeing one of your key youngsters getting worse and worse and worse. But still, his week was getting better, so I guess it comes with a price, doesn't it? So still 0-0. There's been one chance, but it was an easy save for Raj. And there's been quite a few free kicks in this game so far. A couple of bookings and now a third one as well. It's time for Juan Mata. Game hasn't really naturally progressed, but now there's another highlight, and maybe this one will be a bit more meaningful as Renato Sanchez gets on the ball and finds Morata, who had the first shot, tackled by Dimov, well done, and we shall get the danger clear. Passes it short towards Olivier, down the left-hand side. He's made an amazing start to the season. And right on cue, he's dispossessed by Hugo Mayo. Why do I jinx everything? As Mata plays it long, Sonogo loses out to Morata. Morata could be through here. Frenchman on the booking, can't take him down. And Morata hits the side netting. And a big let off the hole there. And now a free kick for United. They've been a better team in this first half as Mata is on the ball, finding Marcus Rashford. And that should be 1-0. No, Rajkovic. What a save by Raj. Denying Marcus Rashford on the one-on-one and turned it behind for a corner. Still 0-0. Couple of clear-cut chances for United, who have played so much better than us in this first half. And unfortunately, it's a heart-in-mouth moment there. I thought it might have been a penalty. Fortunately, it's still 0-0. And hopefully, we can weather this storm and get into the break, still tied at 0-0. And there is a highlight here, 3 minutes to go in the half. We're yet to take a shot in these first 42 minutes. Maybe we can get one here just before the break. And if we can go in front, that would be a lovely snatch and grab moment. But Manolas loses out to Pogba though. We've been awful in this half. We've done absolutely nothing. Morata could be through again. Dimov can't get there. It's Alvaro shooting and Raj again with a really fine save. Turned it behind for a corner. Something's got to change at the break because we've done nothing in this first half. And we're just allowing United to take these shots. And at some point, they're surely going to go in front. Right, well, something obviously has to change. And Salza says that was a good first half. Let's have more of the same after the restart. What game are you watching? We've done literally nothing. I'm going to calmly say at the break, I'm far from pleased with what I've seen. Everyone's motivated. Donnelly appears isolated a little bit. So let's get tactical and let's make some changes. Well, obviously, United have broke our defensive line a couple of times. What we're going to do is play slightly deeper and drop a little bit deeper. Close down a little bit less. And let's go ahead and try and stretch them out a little bit, play fairly wide, try and go down those flanks, mix the passing up a bit too, and let's go with that. Now, we need to change the formation as well, because it's not exactly not working, but we definitely need to do something to spark us into life. What I'm going to do is take off Malonas, he's on the booking right now already, drop Saïd down to play the deep line playmaker, and bring on Ross Barkley to play advanced playmaker. And Donnelly hasn't really got the service. We keep on working the ball into the box, but that's not really working in this one, so I might take that off, but I do like it, so we'll leave it on for the time being. Let's take things in steps and do it gradually, and let's go with those tactics, that lineup, that change, and let's see if that works out. Probably not, but you never know. First highlight of the half when it comes to United, not a real surprise. Morata could be through, but he couldn't control, and Saïd gets it back. And Raj launched it long towards Leko. Can we get our first chance here? Come on, Donnelly down this right-hand side. He'll need some help from someone. Get forward and support the guy, lads. Oh, he doesn't need it. He doesn't need it. And De Gea punches it away. And Mayo clears it. Donnelly doing it all on his own, but still goalless. But finally, we have a shot on target and a shot in general. Well done. Saidi to Leko. Leko. Oh, get in. 2 minutes after the restart, Jonathan Leko gives us the lead. And we go in front totally against the run of play. We do not deserve to be in front in this game, but as you can see, Saidi's through ball failed to be dealt with fully by Shaw, and Leko takes full advantage. 1-0 hole. What a fantastic start to the half, and I did not see this coming. And Mike Dean is card happy, it seems. 6 yellow cards already in this game, and this might be another one here for Morata as well. Yeah, it is. Oh my goodness, Mike Dean is card happy. I might have to ask my players to stay on their feet in a minute because I don't want to see any red cards. But as things stand, we're still up by a goal, and if we can hold on to these 3 points, that would be fantastic. And there is another highlight here as well, coming to Hull City. Olivier on the ball, plays it inside. Here's Saidi on the ball, shooting and scoring as well. The weak foot has paid off because I swear that was with the left foot, and Saidi doubles our advantage, and we go 2 goals up as the shot hits the post and clips it and falls into the back of net. Olivier took his time, rolls it through, and there is Saidi. Oh, it's the right foot actually. It was the right foot. Weak foot not paying off then. But it's 2-0 Hull, and we double our advantage. Get in. So just under 5 minutes to go. We're almost there, still leading by 2. Can we hang on to these 3 points as the game comes to its close? What a big win this will be as Sonogo finds Toure. You know, I got my lineup right in the Dortmund game. I got my tactical changes right at half-time. In this game, it seems, unless I jinx it now, as Kovacic is on the ball and shooting, but Raj will deal with that every single day of the week. And we have been very clinical in this second half. 4 shots, 4 on target, and scored half of those as well. It clearly shows you that it's not about quantity, it's about quality. And after 6 years on YouTube, I probably should have learned that from my channel. But still, we're leading by 2, and the game is almost over. But Balut has given away a penalty needlessly, it seems. Sonogo's raging. He's livid at Mike Dean, who's been card happy in this one. and a good chance if United to half deficit and possibly get back in this game. Come on, Raj, you've performed heroics before at penalty saving. Do it again to deny Juan Mata. Mata against Raj, and he got a touch but couldn't keep it out. 2-1. Let's not throw this away. Mata going to Raj's right-hand side. He did get a touch to Serbian, but could only palm the ball into the back of his own net. It's 2-1. We're almost there, lads. Let's not throw this away. We're into stoppage time, and that should do it. There is one final chance of a corner. Saidi heads clear, and that will do it. Get in. What a win for Hull City. What a fantastic back-to-back wins for Hull City. We've shut a lot of people up, passionately, I'm going to say. Really special, lads. No one gave us a chance. We got the win. Dimov needs to be cheered up, and he's not brilliant. And who played particularly well in this game? Well, I suppose it was quite a team performance, wasn't it? A good team performance. And we shall leave it at that. So, final score 2-1. We get the win. We beat the champions. Really big win. Is that our first win over United? I don't know. I probably should have checked, shouldn't I? But it's a win regardless. And I am delighted with that. So, that will end today's episode of the Football Manager series, guys. So, a big thank you for watching. I really hope you have enjoyed it. If you did enjoy today's episode, then please do consider leaving a like, as likes are, of course, very much appreciated. And it really helps the channel out as well. We shall return in the next episode with games against. I want to try and get a gap so we can progress through the season a little bit quickly. But I want another Champions League game. Where are we now? We're mid-September, aren't we? Mid to late September. So we'll come back in. How about late October to early November with our 4th CL game? So we'll be halfway through the Champions League group stage at this point, with games against West Ham at home and Monaco at home as well. So how about that? So West Ham and Monaco at home in the next episode, and I'll see you for another home double very soon. So thank you for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed the episode. If you have, then please do leave a like, and I'll see you for the next episode in our Football Manager series very soon. Bye.